Rock City Running was one of the many businesses that took a direct hit last Friday. They've been a staple of the running community for a decade, and now that community is rallying around the store to help them rebuild and get back up on their feet. Joining us now is Brent Corbett from Little Rock Roadrunners. And Brent, first of all, I want to talk about Rock City Running, but you were actually there when the tornado hit.
Yes, I was. I was there helping with packet pickup for the Capital City Classic that was going to happen the next morning. And we started to get some texts and calls from individuals, one being Greg Yarbrough, who works here, just saying, like, you know, the tornado's like heading right for you guys. And you know, we took that, and we've all been living in Little Rock in this area for a long time, and you've kind of become desensitized to the warning sometimes, but we were starting to think, well, this might be a little bit more serious. And then as it got closer and closer, the texts became more frequent and people were getting more worried. And then next thing we knew, we looked out there and it was people running back into the Kroger really quick, and then the tornado was basically right up upon us, and there was not much time to think or do anything. So. And
so I know, yeah, you and a group of people kind of got in the back and hunkered down during that.
Correct. A bunch of us, I think there's a dozen of us that were there. 8 of us got to the back, and we got in pretty good position, but there was 4 people up front, including Bill Torrey, the owner of the store, who didn't have time to get back. In Bill's case, he was helping someone who was trying to run back into the store and had gotten knocked down by the wind, and Bill basically ran into the tornado to help that guy into the store, and almost certainly saved his life. So it was something like straight out of a movie, essentially.
Well, exactly. I mean, and you're seeing part of Bill's story right there on your screen, and those are some images immediately after from Rock City Running as our crews arrived on scene. I mean, just looking at this damage, I mean, from the store's perspective and also someone who was there, I mean, what is the state of the store right now?
Oh, I mean, I can't imagine that they're going to be able to salvage that. I think they're going to be a full rebuild. When we got done with it, the thought in my head immediately was just, one, the 4 people that were up front in the store, I didn't think we were going to find them, or if we did, I didn't think we were going to find them alive. And that was the scariest kind of minute or two when you're thinking that your friends might have just passed away. But it was just, yeah, it was a pretty surreal experience is the word that we all keep coming back to. It didn't seem real. Still hard to kind of process it and make it seem real now.
Yeah, I think that's, you know, for I think everyone in Central Arkansas, that's kind of the process of we're still dealing with it. But I do want to touch on that. It was the devastation, but in the light after it, there's so much that's being done, including an effort by the Roadrunners to help rebuild Rock City Running. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so we have a free event this weekend downtown. We're going to be at the finish line area of where the Capital City Classic would have been held. That was obviously canceled. We've got, I think, over 300 people have already said they're coming. We've had 300 people donate. So it's a combination of just, hey, let's get everyone together, let's have a good time, let's have hugs, and you know, share some stories about Rock City Running and kind of lighten the mood. And then of course having it be a fundraiser. So whether you're able to attend or either donate, that's wonderful. I think we've already raised almost $30,000.
Wow.
And the running community is awesome. We've got KARK Running Club helping out with us. Cabot Cruisers, Geneva Lamb, who's the executive director of Little Rock Marathon, she's reached out personally just to see what she can help with. So it's just this, you know, the whole community is kind of gathering around to help support Bill in the store, so it's wonderful to see.
So if people want to sign up or donate, you know, how can they do that? Is there a website that they can head to?
Yes, it should be. Basically, if you go to the Little Rock Roadrunners website or their Facebook page right now, you can do there, or just simply Google forget the name, what we're calling it. So, sorry.
Yeah, moment, I think it's Run to Rebuild Rock City Running.
Run to Rebuild Rock City Running. So if you Google that, you should be able to find the Run sign up link and donate or register for the race through that.
Yeah. All right, Brent, well, thank you so much for joining us today. Again, we're so happy that everyone came out okay from that store. And remember, if you can donate and give back, then this is one fantastic way to do so.